Hey guys, I'm Nice92 and welcome back to another tryout. Today's tryout is on Super Animal Royale. So, two notes, can't see my hands, two notes up front on this. I got this game, I got the Founders Edition for free through Game Pass Ultimate, which is why I ended up playing it, and also the game is in early access, so I am giving opinions on this game preview, as it is called in the Xbox ecosystem. So this game is a top-down twin stick type game, but it's a battle royale rather than what most battle royales tend to be, are sort of these third-person shooter type things. This is a different type of shooter. It's a top-down situation. You're looking at it from above, and whatnot. As such, it's got some of those mechanics like blocking sight lines that you can't directly see, like things outside of sight are not visible, even if they're there, even if they're on your screen, etc. It's cool to see this sort of exploration of the Battle Royale genre, because a lot of the games, PUBG and Fortnite and Apex Legends and those bigger titles, they are sort of not in the exact same genre, but they're in a sort of similar space in gaming, the third or first person shooter, and this is a whole different area of video games, so that's kind of interesting to see that explored. The gameplay is relatively solid. It's a twin stick. I mean, you can't really get that wrong, really. There's some weirdness in how collision works. When you're skydiving, you can just land in buildings, which doesn't intuitively make sense, but I don't know. That's just what happens when you're in a top-down situation. You can't really go up necessarily. However, some of the mechanics aren't really explained. It didn't really tell me. I was picking up stuff, and it didn't really tell me what it was, and it didn't tell me how to use it. But I figured out that on an Xbox controller, at least, you hit the B button to use the little duct tape to fix your armor, and you hit the Y button to use your cup of heal juice to heal yourself if you need it. Took me a while to figure out what that was and how it worked and what was going on with that. So if you're someone who's playing and looking for advice, there's some advice if you're starting out. But my issues with this game start with it being a bit over monetized. You've got your microtransaction with your premium currency. You've got your battle pass, which is just pretty much regular. I don't like them, but it's just the state of the genre. And then you also have a starter pack, a founders pack, and a upgrade DLC thing. Those are downloadable content, essentially. The starter pack is $5, I think. The founders pack is $10. I got it for free through Game Pass Ultimate. And then the Super Edition is $15, and you need that in order to unlock some of the challenges. So there were some challenges that I was seeing, oh, hey, I'll do this challenge. And I do it, and then I go to the thing to claim the challenge, and it's still locked. Why is it locked? It doesn't intuitively tell you exactly. There's a button that's being hit this button, and you can buy the Super Edition to unlock more challenge rewards or whatever. And then, okay, but it shows that on all of them, so it's that doesn't explicitly tell me what ones are that. It's the ones that have a lock on them, I figured out, it seems. But it's still sort of it's such a weird thing to lock behind a $15 paywall, is challenges you can do in the game otherwise, but you can't collect the rewards without spending the $15. And I mean, these aren't expensive for starter pack, founders pack type stuff, but it's still sort of you have a battle pass that costs $5.50 ish. You can only buy the premium currency in I think 10 and more, but $10 is 1,000. The battle pass is 550, so it's about $5.50 for your battle pass. You have that. You have your microtransaction currency and your microtransaction currency store, your premium currency store. I don't understand the need for this DLC content as well on top of that. That just seems excessive. And then the other thing is, I'm just not sure if this specific style of game really works as a battle royale. I don't know. I'm not feeling it that much. Like, it's cool to see this exploration of this thing, but it just gives me vibes of those like 2000s era web RPGs, or things like Realm of the Mad God, like stuff like that, where it's sort of like this top down, you mouse around with it, just like a Flash game or something. And I mean, I'm not saying that the quality of this game is like a Flash game. I'm just saying that gameplay wise, it reminds me of those Flash games and web MMOs and whatnot. But I just don't know that it translates well to a battle royale, especially when there's something like, oh, you got these sort of story missions that you can do where you talk to this little person, this little dog in the waiting room, and they're like, yeah, if you come find me here, you get a reward. And so then, like, okay, I'll go and try and find where they're there, and I got killed in the process of doing it. Like, it just doesn't feel like it works, you know. And I'm going to blame Fortnite for the like narrativization of the battle royale genre. I don't think it works like this. I don't think competitive multiplayer generally lends itself very well to narrative storytelling, depending on what you're doing. But not here particularly, and not in Fortnite either, I don't think. But I don't play Fortnite, so I don't really know much about how they've done that since. So I'm mixed on it. I might play more of it, but I'm not sure I can recommend it. And for the sake of putting a score on it, I've got to fail it. I can't definitively go like, yeah, I recommend this and I think it's cool. I don't know. I'm not feeling this one. I don't think it's necessarily bad. I just don't think it's for me, and I don't think it's for most people. I just don't think it works that well, in my opinion, as it is. But I'm sure there are people out there who can get enjoyment, have a great time with this as well. Because it is interesting. It's got this interesting art style. It's nice to look at. It's got an interesting, like, narrative, world-building context that could easily be explored. I just don't know that this is the kind of game for that. I have similar problems with something like Spellbreak, which I was going to make a video talking about, but never ended up doing. So yeah, in the sake of wrapping this up, and the sake of ending it, I'll end it there. Super Animal Royale fails tryout. So, get to the end bits. Down in the description, you can find a link to all my places. You got Bandcamp, Patreon, Twitter. I think I'll have my Redbubble store link down there now. I don't think it's down there. I don't think it was down there yet. So I'm going to toss that down there now so you can buy my merch that I've made. Like button if you liked it, dislike if you didn't. Subscribe if you want to keep with this and other shows. Comment. Have you heard of Super Animal Royale? What's your opinion on the Battle Royale genre? Leave a comment and share the video with your friends if they maybe want to know about this game. Do the things. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!